Welcome to StoryForge Adventures, where only creativity can save you.
Well, hello then, and welcome to this latest edition of StoryForge Adventures. So a lot has happened in a very short amount of time. Our team has broken out of prison, conga lined to freedom, bluffed their way out of a prison, found their way to a store that was shrouded in wow, what's the word I'm looking for? Just sigils and
Magic
icons and magic, and I
words.
was getting there. Um, that the shopkeeper eventually hooked them up with Jeremy, who was a guard who was undercover as a guard in the prison. Jeremy then took them through a tunnel underground to further into the city where they were going to attempt to assist in a rescue. Jeremy then left them to their own devices, sending them off to a restaurant in to get in contact with someone for something that they weren't quite sure about. After what took a while to order and get through to everyone what was going on, the team is now gone to sleep with a full stomach, nice new clothes, and finally a good night's sleep after being in prison for 3 years. So that's where we're gonna pick up. Everyone slept like stones, face down, eating sandwiches, just passed out. Finally, some good food after prison food for 3 years. Um,
And Ramsey.
yeah. So that's where we start. Kavi and Scarlet were in one room, Taria and Kartik in the other. Um, Everyone just kind of comes to. It's early morning. There were no windows in the room, so it's pretty dark. Just the last embers of the lanterns that were in there, um, still just giving off just enough light that you can see. How would you like to start your day?
I want to bolt out of the bed and check like behind the door to see if there was anyone spying on us or like check corners to see if there's any holes or anything. Just very paranoid behavior.
Okay. Do you want to look for holes in the wall first, or you want to open the door first?
I'll probably open the door first
Okay.
because it's the most immediate thing.
You open the door there, and the waitress that you had talked to last night, who had kind of that weird split personality, uh, that she said she was going to be procuring you some weapons. And outside the door, so there was like the kind of the end of the hall, and then your two doors on the side, there is wrapped in some cloths, a pile of weapons for you to choose from.
Hell
So
yeah.
Oh my
I'll
God.
bring everything
knives,
inside and
swords,
wake up Gabby.
axes, um, whatever you can find. There is no armor, but there are weapons. Did you still want to look for holes in the wall or whatever?
Yes, I want to
Okay.
bring everything inside, close the door, and wake up Gabby and be like, hey, weapons, and then look for holes.
Okay. Give me a research check.
Research check. It's not great. 11.
Okay. You take a few minutes. You're kind of pressing against the walls. The light is low, but you feel fairly confident that there's no like peek holes in there. No one was creeping on you. As far as you can tell, there was no one that was able to spy on you unless they managed to open the door and walk in your room while you were sleeping. And you feel fairly confident that didn't happen.
Okay, good.
As Scarlet is kind of shaking Kavi to wake her up, Kavi is just like face down in the pillow. She hadn't moved since we last left off. And you just kind of hear her mumbling something like
Weapons! Weapons! We have weapons! Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go! Weapons! Weapons! To defend ourselves, let's go!
Now, Kavi, you still had your staff with you that you took from the guards, but
New weapons!
yeah, there.
she Kavi just kind of groggily like points off into the distance, and she's not even pointing into the right direction where her staff is. She's just pointing somewhere random, thinking that's where her staff is.
I'm gonna give up on Kavi and try to wake up Taria and Kartik.
Yeah, that's good because I think we're just snug as a bug in a rug in our room.
I'm the only one who's like,
I,
guys,
I like to think
guys.
that Ataria is kind of like the blanket like wrapped around her, just kind of.
Having nothing but pleasant dreams.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
Okay.
you go into the other room, you wake the others up, bring them into your room.
Nice!
I don't know at what time period cats do this. Like when cats do this, but I'm just sitting there and I'm like licking, you know,
Hopefully
So you
cleaning the-
did, you
You
were
do it
awake
whenever
at
they feel
least.
dirty.
whenever they feel dirty. Well, I mean, you know what? I was asleep. That makes sense.
You
I
get
mean,
dirty in your
it
sleep.
is-
You get progressively dirtier
It has
when
been
you
less than
sleep.
12
It's
hours
very-
since a certain someone licked the inside of his ears. So
Ugh,
I'm sorry about that.
I guess it's
very
been about
warm
24
underneath
hours
the
probably,
blankets.
but yeah. All right, so
Okay.
you everyone can congregates in one room. Axes, swords, knives.
Ooh.
Go ahead and equip actually a bow and arrow as well. Equip what you want, take what you want.
Sword.
I would like a sword, please.
A knife.
So one of you, and it can be anyone, roll me a proofreading check.
Kavi's
What
not
is proofreading?
Yeah,
bad.
we have established that Kavi should be our proofreading person.
Should not be Taria.
Should
Oh,
not be
no.
Scarlet either.
Wait, maybe I'll be smart about this. Should I do
Are
a
we
knife?
wanting me to roll? We'll say like
Yeah.
Kavi turned over by
Please.
now. She's like,
Turned
I
over,
think she's
fell off the bench.
reluctantly awake.
What is proofreading again? Which one?
So proofreading is kind of getting insight into your the surroundings in the areas.
like a
Okay.
perception.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm very focused on this knife.
12
Okay.
plus what's
Oh,
it?
okay.
2? 14.
Okay, good enough. So even though it's early morning, you're still waking up. You're thinking about as you guys were walking through the city, and you covered a fair amount of ground, and there appears to be a large amount of city that you have not been to. But one thing you did notice is that outside of the prison guards who were chasing you, you did not actually see anyone wearing weapons. Like this is not an area where people walk around equipped with swords and staffs and axes. So something to consider.
So I picked a knife. So I'm
Oh,
cool. I'm being
okay.
cool.
But
I
I
was
mean,
thinking about
everything that was
that.
brought to you was wrapped in like cloths and blankets and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Kavi is just gonna lay there and she's gonna scream for Scarlet, like, Scarlet!
Oh my god.
I'm literally next to you.
You see that she has like dark bags under her eyes.
I'm right
People-
here. What's up?
Oh, I thought she went next door.
We came back. Did you fall asleep again?
My
You
mind
did.
has left the room. My body's here, my
No!
mind is not.
What's up?
Listen, okay, people don't really walk around with weapons. I don't think it would be a good idea to kind of flash that we have weapons. Do you have any ideas how I could,
Oh.
hide my staff?
We could just stuff them down our shirt, like
I
very
don't
subtle.
think
Aria, that
a
sounds unsafe.
staff.
I
I have a big sword. I don't think the sword would be very safe to have under my shirt.
I mean, I have like you could fit the leg. You could fit like a sword or a staff under like the pants here, but then I would never be able to bend my knee.
Kavi is very tiny. I
Yeah,
think the
you'll-
staff
you'll
would
walk
be
with the
taller than
limp.
her.
Yeah, I'd have to walk with a limp.
It's my
Yeah.
walking
Oh, you could
stick.
get into like character,
Which what kind of character? Like I'm.
I don't know, maybe instead of Kartik, you're like
Oh,
Kartok.
I'm Kartak. Oh, I can't walk very well. Oh no.
Yes, perfect.
Do you have a limp? Is
I
that
will if
your-
I have to hide a sword under my skirt.
The
What?
skirt's probably easier than the pants.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
I do have a
I
skirt
think I
too.
could
Oh
just
man.
I think I could just say it's a walking stick. I don't know. Can I break it?
All do we
Wait.
have
No,
here?
why would you
No,
break
Yeah,
it's
it?
no.
it's not made of wood. Like you, if someone looked at it closely, they would probably be like, that might belong to like someone from the military. But
Oh,
it
okay.
is plain enough that it could pass as a walking stick if you needed it to.
I think
If
if
you
you
get under
broke it,
close
Maybe-
inspection, you will probably run into issues.
How do I
Maybe I'll grab
disguise
an axe instead of a sword,
I
and then
think if
I'll
you
just be
broke-
Taria the friendly, or Tario the friendly wood chopper.
Kartik, Tario, Kavo, and Scarlet.
It's Scarlet.
All
Ah,
right, so
sorry,
we're now
sorry,
in New York.
Scarlet. Yeah, that's better.
We're New York.
I will
York,
remind
Scarlet.
I will remind Tario that you are in the middle of a very big city. There's probably not a lot of wood choppers.
Wait, you have magic. Can you just disguise the weapons? Hang on a second. Wait a second. Hang
That's
on.
a good question.
Wait, disguise web. Did I tell you guys that I had discount
No,
magic
I'm
school
just
training?
assuming.
But it's
I'm just
probably still
assuming that
would
you know it's
work.
More magic
possible.
than I have.
Are
Yeah,
you
you're the-
assuming that I
yeah.
can do magic?
I'm assuming that
Yes.
it's
You
possible.
can do magic. You taught me to
You
do
taught
magic.
Scarlet in prison how to
Yeah.
do magic.
Oh snap, I taught you in prison how to do magic?
Kavi,
Yeah.
Kavi, roll me a spelling check.
Oh no. That's an 18 plus 3. That's
Woo!
21.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh no.
So
So you can do magic.
you know enough. You think about it, and it would take you a little bit of time, but you remember enough of the glyphs and the letters that you need to use in this particular fonts that you could probably create some kind of minor illusion that it's not gonna like block the most discerning people glance looking at it. But at a glance, you could probably make these pass for something else. You would just need something to kind of paint on it on each weapon that at least the sheaths or whatever to glamour them in a way that would make them at least passable by a casual glance.
I need blood.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
I caught my hand and start just
Oh my
bleeding over
God.
Kavi.
No.
Why?
Was kidding!
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, you can use this to write. Blood pouring out of my hand.
Okay, well, if the
Maybe
blood
you
is
should
pouring, you take
Lick that.
Oh my
you
God,
take
oh my
2 points of
God.
damage.
Oh my god,
Okay.
oh my god, oh my
Goodness
god, oh my
gracious.
god, oh my god.
Here, just write with your finger, and then the blood's gonna
No.
dry, and it's just gonna be there. Come on,
Javi's
it's
just
running
gonna-
out.
Javi's just gonna
Why did I
poke
actually start
her
crying?
hand with her finger, and she's just kind of hesitantly writing the glyphs on her staff just to like test it out.
We've learned not to joke about needing blood around Scarlet. Goodness gracious.
Jesus. I didn't know she had that much blood to give. Oh my god.
Dude,
I'm a universal donor.
Whoa!
So
Wait, you actually wrote on your. Oh my god!
so
It's
using
lipstick.
using what you remember even from your discount magic training, using one of the fonts you remember, you write the letters and the words along it, and it kind of glimmers a little bit. And what was a metal walking stick, at least out of the corner of your eye, like it now appears like it's just kind of like or it wasn't a metal walking stick, it was like a metal staff. It now appears to be more of like a wooden walking stick.
Do
appears
me, do me,
thinner,
do me, do me.
wooden, but if you turn and really focus on it, you can see right through it. It's not the best glamour, but it will suffice.
Do mine, do mine, do mine,
I'm
do
just
mine,
watching
do mine,
these
do mine,
two
do
like
mine, do
try to
mine, do
mask
mine.
these very obvious weapons while I'm just taking the knife and putting it in my pocket.
All right, do you do the same for Taria and Scarlet?
yes, she's just going to keep writing on them like I'm still taken aback by the blood, but okay, I shouldn't joke about that
But
next
you
time.
said you needed blood. I wanted to
I
help you.
could've-
You're my friend.
You're my friend too, but I was
Wait.
thinking like I was gonna joke like, oh yeah, I need blood. I'm that kind of mage. But
Oh, okay.
I was thinking more like, you would be
Wait,
like,
there's a
oh,
blood magic
hey,
mage?
no, I'm not a blood magic mage. But I was thinking
Is
like
there?
one of you would
There's not.
drop. I don't know.
Magic is drawn through fonts and letters and words, and you can use
I
blood to write those things,
I was gonna say
but
I do see that there would be evil people that just to do quick magic, they would just grab the blood of the people that they kill to
I mean,
draw some runes into stuff.
there
I would do
there
that
might
if I
be
was
some
a
blood
mage.
magic in the world now. We'll see.
I would do
Goodness
that. I think
gracious.
I would.
Yeah,
So,
that's
all right,
why I was
so
asking, because it seemed like a very Scarlet way to practice a very wholesome magic system.
Hell yeah, more.
we'll figure that out.
I
All
was
right,
This is
just
so
lipstick,
hoping.
by the way. Please do not trigger warning. It is lipstick, I swear.
all right,
Oh
so
my God,
Taria,
that's so
you take a
funny.
sword. Scarlet, are you taking a sword as well?
Yes, sword.
Okay, so Kavi takes a few minutes. Make sure to equip them on your sheets, and then Kavi takes a few minutes. Blood writes glyphs and letters in
Oh.
the particular font that she
Awful.
remembers, and at a glance, your swords, which you've attached to your back at this point. All right, Tara, you said yours was on the back. Yours kind of looks almost like just like a little backpack that was slung over the shoulder.
Oh,
Scarlet,
cute.
how do you carry yours? Over the
I
back,
feel
on the
like
side?
I'll carry it on the side.
All right, yours just kind of looks like a low hanging purse.
Perfect. I looks good with my dress, guys. Look at me.
That was literally my inspiration for it. So I looked at your dress. I'm like, yes, a purse would go good with that. And then Kartik just has a dagger underneath his
Yeah.
clothes.
I almost had like an existential crisis because I looked at the damage, and I was like, wait a minute, it's exactly the same as my claws. But I realized that I get a +2 if I use a weapon.
This is true.
Yeah.
All right, so now armored and hidden, actually. Where do you want to go? So you are still in the back rooms
Oh,
of
right.
the restaurant that you were in last time. The Forged Lily is the name of the restaurant.
Wait, what is our objective at the moment? So we escaped from prison, which was good.
So
We
last
were
time
gonna rescue a guy,
Survive.
but we didn't.
So you met with the waitress who offered you the option to meet friends or go on a vacation. You chose to meet friends. She
Yeah.
had you stay in the rooms overnight, and now you are waiting to hear from her. So
Yeah, we can't
should
not
find
save
her.
the
Did
world.
she tell us to not move?
she told you to stay in the rooms, but you do
We're
whatever makes you
rebels.
happy.
Spoken like a game master who knows.
Yeah.
Knows the chaos will follow. Okay.
Do you think they have eggs?
They might.
Eggs.
For
We can go
breakfast.
ask. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Raw?
Yeah,
No!
you eat it like an onion. You just grab it and you just crack the shell
No,
with your
like
teeth,
an
and then you
onion.
drink
put
the
the-
juice inside.
No, you
That's
put the
not how you
egg.
eat onions.
Listen, you put the egg
Yeah, that's how you
yolk
eat onion. That's how I eat onions all
over
the time.
raw meat, and then you eat both the egg yolk
Oh,
and the
that's
raw
also
meat.
so good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
But
like that. I like that.
I want scrambled eggs, not.
They just
I
scramble
think
them with the raw meat.
Oh, wait, hang on. That
Ew.
sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I like
Do
that.
you
Do you want to share a plate, Kartik?
Maybe
Sure.
you could do, like 2 sunny side up eggs and make a little bacon smiley face.
Oh,
all right,
turkey
so
bacon.
you guys slowly move out of your rooms down the hallway, and the restaurant itself is empty. It does appear to be open, like the front doors are cracked a little bit. You can see the sunshine through. The kitchen does have a pair of workers in there who are bustling around. So you take a seat at a table, and then after a few minutes, the waitress from last night appears. She actually has the same dress on, same apron as last time. Her hair's back in a braid. Heavy bags under her eyes. She looks at you. She has like the perky smile, and then sees you, and then she looks around, realizes there's no one else. Goes, little babies, I have found you the weapons. You have found the weapons.
Yay!
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's a
I have
walking
found you
stick.
friends.
Hey!
Do you want to meet friends in town or do you want to meet friends out of town?
It
I think we
depends on
should
what we're going to
we
do.
should discuss that.
Group huddle, okay?
Group huddle, group huddle. I
You
agree.
hear her go, and then walks
Group,
away.
group huddle, group huddle. Okay, wait.
Group huddle, group
Are
huddle.
we gonna go and take down the what are we doing? Are we gonna go like take down the prison? Or
Well,
I
she's asking if we want to meet our friends in the city
yeah,
or
but
out
I
of the city.
assume that the friends are for us, not us to go help them. So we need to know what we want the friends to do, right?
Why don't we ask
that
for
how this works?
clarification? Because the
I mean,
last
we
time
asked
we
for
thought
friends
this.
because we just wanted friendly people, right? Like we
No,
just want
Taria.
No, no,
friends.
we're talking in code.
Yes.
It's not friends.
No,
Uh,
no. The code
I mean,
is
it's friends,
is
but
Everyone
friends.
could
it's
be a
people that are
friend.
gonna help us. So I'm
Uh,
guessing out of town is if we want to leave the city,
I mean,
which
I
it's not a
guess.
bad thing because we just escaped from the prison. People are looking for us, even if we want to come back. It would make sense for us to lay low for a bit.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
Well, I was thinking like maybe we should ask for clarification because the last time we did this, we kind of assumed we did, you know.
Gotcha.
I mean, we can
Okay.
ask.
So about this time, she comes back with a just plate of meats and cheeses and breads again,
Yum,
some
yum,
hot
yum.
water, a little
I crack.
teapot.
Does it have
Um,
eggs?
It does not have eggs.
Coño.
Oh my god.
Scarlet curses in Spanish all of a sudden.
She just looks at you like she understood what you just said.
Oh no, no.
Sorry, that came from like within my soul.
You're so strong.
What would you like?
I wanted some
Kavi, are
eggs.
you going to ask for clarification?
Yeah.
Just look at the food.
Scarlet would like eggs, but I would like to know what do you mean by like what do you mean by these meeting places, like specifications if possible? Because, you know, we have our own thought process and it might not align with yours.
She like puts her hands on. I see what the big idiots gave you to me, little baby. I am trusting that you are not with them. We can meet people who are against them in the city, or little baby, I get you out of the city. You can meet new people out there.
Okay, so what do these friends entail? Like, because
They are
do
friends
you
with the big idiot. Does that help?
does the big idiot want us to do something? He didn't tell us much.
Yeah,
I
we're supposed
gathered.
to do something.
He just told us to come
Sorry.
here. Like,
So much.
if he told
So
us, we
harsh,
would
you
have we
vanished.
probably would have gone into this a lot smarter. But you see, we're not that smart right now.
Oh my god.
I gathered.
No,
Thank
I
you.
think we should. I think we should go out of
Ew.
town because there are people who are looking for us here.
Out of town will be harder to do. You can do it, or you can hide. She takes a minute and looks around, make sure there's no one there. You even see her make like a little hand motion, and it says, "In the underground." Do you understand?
I have a
Which,
question.
which is what I was thinking. Like, if we can find
You,
out.
the crazy one, yes.
Thank you. We spent 3 years locked in prison. I think that if I am locked somewhere else, I will actually lose the small amounts of sanity I have, and Kavi will do even worse, probably. Is the underground being literally confined to a space that's like a cell, or is something else? Is it like there's a secret community underground of people that are existing there, or are we going to be locked in a room?
Are there glowing mushrooms?
She just
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
looks
Very
at you for a
important
minute.
question.
Very important.
Ooh, little baby, who would pick to be locked in a cell? Why is that an option?
I'm scared.
Again,
You said
we're
we would be
coming-
hiding, so I don't know if that hiding would be us to be forced to be in a
You
room.
would be
have
hiding
trauma.
from the
Scarlet, like,
people
paranoid,
who
like,
are
just...
looking for you.
But
What-
like, are we going to be able to exist? And like, I don't know, interact.
Let me tell you something. If you are trying to get out of the city, you will have to be hidden in methods to get you out of the city. If you want to stay in the city, you have to hide in the city. There are more than one city.
Are we going to have like
What?
food and like people that
Yes,
we would be talking
I would-
about?
I am paid to
With-
send you to people who will take care of you.
Okay. Okay.
They are
Take
friends
care
of
of.
the big idiot who,
Okay.
for whatever reason, seems to like you.
How
Maybe,
bad have
I
they
don't
taken
know.
I don't
over
think
everything?
he really likes us.
How
He
many
doesn't like
cities do
me.
they have?
I think he likes Taria.
I think he likes Taria.
I understand that.
I like him too.
Aww.
Friends! Friends! Friends!
Friends.
Okay. I'm happy with being hidden.
CJ, what was your question?
Oh, I heard cities, and I'm wondering either how many cities there are that have been taken over, or like how many cities are attached to this one city.
So
'Cause I
you do
couldn't-
know
I couldn't
that.
decipher which one that meant.
So you do know that in Scriptoria there is Scriptoria the province and then Scriptoria the main city.
Yep.
There are offshoots of that city, just to kind of take up the land so no one can take it back. But-
Oh, I see how that works. Got it.
Roll a roll plot hole check for me.
Okay, here we go. Ugh. That's a bad roll. 8.
Okay. You're still waking up, you're still attracted, but even so, you sense that she was not talking about another like piece of Scriptoria. She was talking about something completely different.
Yeah, okay. I picked up on that a little bit. Okay, cool. Interesting. Guys,
So stay or go.
Guys, I think
Who's
we
first
might be
stay?
going somewhere cool. Guys, I think we might
I
go
mean-
somewhere cool.
I'm thinking stay might be better just because taking into account Scarlet's and myself, I don't think confined spaces to get out of the city is the best idea right now, unless we want to deal with me seeing more cursed rocks and Scarlet potentially leaking blood more.
Yeah, but we
Oh,
might go
shit,
somewhere
I'm
you
cool.
see
still
the waitress
leaking.
just go,
I can explain, but at
Guys,
the
I-
same
I do
time,
not want to know.
I just roll a napkin on my hand and just hold it.
Guys, if
I
we
do
go
not want to know.
out of the city, we might go somewhere cool.
I'm with Kartik. Out of the city sounds exciting.
I
Sounds
mean,
exciting.
if we have to like hide in a crate to leave the city, it's fine. I
Now-
was just talking more about like being for another year locked in a room
Well, the
before,
only
because
way-
we're hiding.
The only way
Right,
to
right.
to get out of being locked in a cell for the rest of our lives is if we dismantle the hierarchy, okay? We dismantle the evil government, and then we won't have to run away from anybody, because then there'll be nobody else chasing us.
How do
I'm
we
down.
do that?
We killed them all.
I don't know. I think we just follow.
We just killed them all.
Whatever this person's
If you
telling us.
kill
You
them
see
all,
you see
there's
the waitress
no one
go,
else to
little kitty,
rule.
you were this close, little kitty.
Oh man, I'm so close.
Do you think we
I like
could,
you a little bit more.
Yay.
I don't... Okay, here's to dismantling a government. I guess we're
Woohoo!
leaving the city.
Cheers! Give Kartik a glass of milk, knowing that we spent 45 minutes discussing how cats are lactose intolerant.
I
the day
I put
before.
it up to my mouth, and then I just put it behind my shoulder.
You're getting
waitress
it on
goes,
the waitresses.
I have to clean that.
No!
Kartik, you're being
Oh,
so rude.
no.
She just told you she liked you.
She likes you a little bit less now.
Little bit
I
less.
curl up in a ball. I'm sitting there like this.
Lick
I'm
it.
so-
Out?
Lick it
So-
off the floor.
City?
You
Clean
have
it.
said lots of
No!
things. What what are you doing?
Yeah, which way do we want to go, guys?
Our
I don't know.
best. Our best.
That's too real.
Sorry. I think
Okay.
that answer broke Tim.
Who is for leaving the city?
I'm for leaving the city. Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay.
we are leaving the
Whoa,
city.
what the fuck?
This is
What the
great.
heck? What?
Why were we
What-
talking
How did
so
we?
long
Yeah.
then?
How did we like? How did? What? Why were
We
we
are a
at
good
odds with each
team.
other? What is going on?
We are a good team. We're
Out.
connected.
Well,
Out
you
of town.
see, yeah, we were just debating with each other, trying to figure what our stuff out. That's why we're a good team.
Okay, I guess.
Communication.
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 Sometimes we lack it.
We're not little babies, we're little
Toddlers.
slavies.
We're little toddlers.
That's worse.
Little toddlers.
Worse.
Okay, fine.
Yay! We grew up.
Hey, we upgraded.
You need to go to the local market.
Okay.
Have you seen it? The place with all the tents and the stores and the people can
Yes.
buy things.
Have we
For
seen it?
you
Yeah,
did
that
see
was
it.
that
You
was
tried
where
really hard to go to
Scarlet
it
got
because
the deal.
no.
that
Taria
wasn't
really
it?
wanted to go there because she saw a farmer's market and it was like, ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Hey.
Okay.
That's right.
So, little babies, you look for the fruit stand that has green cloth on it.
Oh.
Ask to buy tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
The
Stand green
store
cloth tomatoes.
person will help you get out.
Green or red tomatoes?
Just ask
Just
for tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Tomatoes in
That
the...
is to get out of the city. Should
Okay.
you change your mind, ask for kumquat.
kumquat.
Blue or red
How
kumquat?
often do people go up to that
I like you
stand and
less.
actually want to get tomatoes, though? Like, what happens if someone else wanted tomatoes? Like, would they give them away to
It
get
is a
tomatoes
fruit
out of the
stand.
city?
They do not sell tomatoes. How
Tomatoes
is
are
this
a
so
fruit!
hard? You did the potato soup thing.
Tomatoes are a fruit.
Yeah, we also ordered other things than the
Culinarily,
potato
no, they
soup.
are not fruits.
Kumquat.
Okay. Understood.
Understood. Okay, let's go before we give this person an aneurysm.
Sorry.
Inside. Okay.
Okay. Do you do anything else or
Oh, could I get some sunny side up eggs with a bacon smiley face?
anything to take me away from this?
I would like also 2 eggs, please.
She's
Raw
kinda
and
waves her-
in the shell.
Oh yeah, thank you.
She kind of waves her hand. She like pauses to digest that you asked for raw eggs and then just goes.
Can I have
And in the
turkey
shell.
bacon? I think that's what I think she assumed that's what she meant by raw. Scarlet.
What? In the shell? No, because maybe
No, but yeah.
she could just put them in a cup and then give it to me like a drink.
Or put them on a plate or like in a toast.
Yeah,
or, like...
over like the
In a
raw meat,
toast.
like what
She
Kartik
she
said.
comes
That
back
is
in
a very
about a
common
minute
plate
and
for
there's
catfolk.
just this wooden bowl with like 4 just raw eggs in
Oh,
the shell
4?
and leaves.
I grab one and I
Yay.
crack the shell with my
Scarlet.
teeth, like and just like slurp the
What?
liquid of the egg and then chew on the shell until I eat the whole thing.
Are you okay?
Is that good?
I don't think so.
Pretty good.
From the back, you can kind of see one of the cooks is like, the
It
fuck
helps
is
to
that?
Fuck is
build
that?
muscle.
Oh,
You
okay.
could
Well,
still
I'm gonna
cook
try
it?
Pure
that.
protein.
I'm gonna try it then.
And
I'll
the shell
grab
has
one of the
calcium.
eggs.
The shell is a
Why-
good source of calcium.
Why do I
So
feel like
after
we're
another
blending
minute,
in?
the
like-
waitress does come back with the plate of scrambled eggs.
normal
or
people
the
food.
eggs. The bacon's not really in a smiley face, but the eggs are separate, so they
Oh.
could be eyes. And then just an
Aw.
extra bowl of scrambled eggs. And she looks
That's
at you and
good.
goes,
That's good.
listen to me. You do not have much time. Eat
Okay.
quickly and go.
Okay.
I want to point out that at this point, Taria has tried and failed to stab and eat the egg like Scarlet just did, so she has egg goop on her face.
She is just ignoring all of you at this point.
I would
She has
100%
done her
do
job
that
and
with
is done with
a
you.
real egg to commit to the bit.
If this person didn't like speak with us and vaguely know who we were, I feel like that we would blend in so well with such strange characters that like the person that we saw with like the spasm hand, because we're just doing completely weird and odd things.
That's it. That's the thing. We have to pretend being the same type of people that the spasm hand person was just by existing.
I feel like I'm so somebody. We're gonna bump into somebody who's actually like that. I'm gonna be so wrong.
I want to point out that Taria doesn't have the best track record with deception.
It's
I
okay.
think
It's
none
not
of us.
It's not deception. It's being ourselves.
Okay.
It's deception
Sounds
by
good.
being ourselves.
Yep. All right, let's get out of here.
I'm
Okay.
speechless.
I get up. I get up. And I
All right,
start
so
walking.
everyone
I'm
just
gonna
shovels
grab a
the
napkin,
Yeah.
dab
you
the
you
egg.
clean yourself up. It's still fresh enough. You can get it all off. If you get in the warm sun for too long, it might stink for a while. But you
ew.
get yourself cleaned up. Everyone gets their fill. Scarlet maybe takes an extra egg.
Yes.
I don't know.
I would love
will
to
it
take
will
an
it
extra
survive? We don't know. And
I'll just eat it on the way.
you go out you push open the double doors. The morning sun is coming up. Everyone roll a proofreading check for me.
Oh
Oh.
no. Oh no. Okay. Oh my gosh. Dirty 20.
Dirty
Ooh.
20.
I got a 15.
10.
I
10?
got a nat 1.
19.
No!
No!
Creativity point.
You do get a creativity point, and then I need you to roll me a d20.
No!
No.
Yeah.
Here comes another nat 1. No, that's a 20.
What?
That is a 20.
A nat 20?
Wait, do you get another creativity point for doing that?
Yeah, I'll allow it. So
Guys, this is
as everyone's
big.
looking around in the morning air, Kavi is just kind of looking around, and there's like this kind of like bench nearby, and she sees the blobcat kind of bouncing back and forth. Goes, oh, it's very different out here. You should be careful. And then vanishes.
That's
And
too,
what
That's
the
so
rest of you
concerning.
noticed is that the vibe is very, very different than it was yesterday.
oh.
No.
So yesterday, like it was people walking everywhere, doing their own thing, crowds, and now you see people are kind of gathered off in like individual groups. Like there's no group bigger than 2 or 3, and everyone's
What?
kind of looking around, and there's just a tension in the air right now.
I grab Taria and I just pull her away from everybody else. And I'm just gonna, because they're in groups of 2s and 3s, I'm gonna pull Taria away from the main group and just stand in a corner with her.
I'll do the
And let
same
the
thing
other
with
2
Kavi.
do that, yeah.
Okay.
And I would
Hey.
and I'll tell her like, hey, have you noticed that the vibe's like off?
Oh,
Look.
Blobcat just told me about it.
Oh my god.
Blobcat,
This
you
shit
can get him
again.
as a beanbag on StoryForge. That's right. Go buy him.
Sponsored section.
Sponsored section.
That came from your heart.
I appreciate that,
Kartik
CJ.
just like breaks the fourth wall and stares right into the camera.
So yeah, vibes. What do you mean the Blobcat told you? What did Blobcat tell you?
That we should be careful, but I kind of assumed that we know that. Not gonna lie, because like, if something seems weird, then we'd be careful naturally, because we were in prison for like 3 years or something, or and you exist, so
So
Maybe we have to be more careful.
real quick, Kartik, you had a dirty 20. Tara,
Yeah.
you had like a 15.
I had 10.
10,
I
and
had a
Scarlet had
15.
15. Okay. Kartik, you're the only one that notices this.
Oh,
As
God.
you see people walking around, like there are a few crowds that are like slightly bigger, and you see people going in and out. And just for a moment, you see not people together, just various people. They all kind of like pause, like this very imperceptible, like hesitate, and then keep going.
I think we gotta get out of here. You don't get picked up when you whisper. we gotta get out of here.
okay.
I don't think it's safe. I thought these were regular people. I don't think they're regular people.
It wasn't everyone. It was probably about a third of the people you could see.
Okay.
Blobcat said we should probably stay safe, so let's go. I
Okay.
trust Blobcat
Probably.
with my life.
Okay, Taria, I think we should probably go back with
Okay, let's go to the market.
with Scarlet
Tomato
and Kavi
time.
and go to the market.
Tomato
Yeah.
time. Tomato time. Let's go.
Okay,
Tomato.
we
Tomato.
meet
Tomato.
up, I
Tomato.
guess, back. So when I noticed that, are they still in groups of 2 and 3, or am I going crazy and overthinking something that you said?
So they started in groups of 3, and then some of the people that did pause did kind of break ranks and then
Okay,
kind
cool.
of spread out a little bit.
Okay, cool.
So should we still
I don't
be
understand.
walking in
Okay.
groups of 2?
Yeah, let's
I think so.
let's stay.
We're
Let's stay
we're all
away from
going to the
them.
same place.
I think I look over because I assume Kavi and Scarlet, did you guys start walking yet?
Probably.
Okay, cool. Taria, we gotta go. We're gonna go follow them, but we gotta like be behind them.
Okay. Kartik and I will subtly follow them from
Yeah,
Can
we're
I
all
behind.
going the
be
same
like
place.
on the lookout for anything weird?
Nice weather we're having.
Sure. Scarlett, give me another proofreading check then. Just this was a different one because that was just kind of the initial area. This will be as you're walking, and then I will need someone because this is a city you are not particularly familiar with. I will need someone to also make a. We'll do a research check to try and guide the way there.
Roll for GPS. Sorry.
The proofreading this time was 12.
As you're looking around, you do pass a couple of people as you're just starting to talk or starting to go by, and you hear them talking, and you pick up snippets as groups go by, and you're able to piece together enough that whatever happened with the explosion yesterday at the prison is resolved.
Oh.
They, and you're not necessarily certain who they is, are now looking for the people who are no longer in the prison. They are looking for you.
Shoot.
Okay, tomato time. Tomato.
So who's leading the march?
I think they're worried, Taria.
Oh, who's doing
Scarlet.
the research check?
Oh,
Who's good at researching?
Yeah, who's doing the research check?
I have a +1 to research.
It's
Me too.
my research.
I have a +2.
I have a +2
Kavi
as well.
or Kartik?
Well, I'm behind you guys.
Kavi, do you
Yeah,
want to lead
right now
the way?
Kartik and I are following
Sure.
Kavi and Scarlet.
Wait,
We
can
can
I
switch.
also
that's a
do
good
a
point.
yeah, no, but I'm gonna let them go first. Can I also do research check?
Sure.
Oh,
So,
we both
well,
do
I
it.
think you are doing the research check, aren't you?
Yeah.
Kavi.
Oh, sure. Everyone can. Honestly, if one of you wants, you can each do it, or one of you can do it with advantage.
Okay, I'll tell you the reason why
Dude.
I want to do it like this. 2 separate groups. If they go in the wrong direction, it would be really funny.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Okay, I got an 8. I got a 10.
I got a 10 as well.
Okay.
So
That's
both
funny.
of you,
well-
That was even funnier.
Yeah, that was funny.
Kavi's kind of leading the way and feels vaguely confident about where she's going. Kartik, you're following behind with Taria and also feeling vaguely confident about where you're going. It took you a little bit of time to get your bearings because like you were kind of by the prison, but not necessarily where you were before because where you were with Jeremy was a different side of the prison. You had to go and find the restaurants, and it's taken you a while because you're just kind of following some crowds, and at one point you come around a corner and you see it takes a minute for you to understand what you saw. It reminded you of the soldiers at New Fiction City, but different, more advanced, like closed helmet. Everything's fully armored. Got this big old like hammer thing. It does still have the book with the cross out on it, but this feels more advanced. But at the same time, you do occasionally notice like it, depending you look, it almost looks like its hand is like backwards inverted. And then it's got 2 or 3 of them with it, and they go past the opening that you guys were getting close to. It takes you a moment, but you are fairly certain those are soldiers who are patrolling the city.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Not
So
good.
we
Not
just
good.
avoid
Not
the
good.
soldiers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Tomatoes, please.
How would
Tomato.
you like to avoid the
Tomatoes.
soldiers?
Tomatoes.
So you are now on a path that you are at best finding your way through in some ways with people looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
How
I
would
mean,
you like to go about this?
they're patrolling, right?
Don't you dare suggest we just follow them.
Taria, give me a brainstorm check.
Okay, all right. I was just gonna suggest that we like avoid them.
Yeah, I was gonna try
You
to
know, like we see them and we
Mer-
like
like-
turn.
That's funny.
intermerge
Okay.
with people and try
We
to
can
be
do that.
nonchalant.
Eight for a brainstorm.
Okay.
I'm too chalant.
You
Remember
didn't
this.
get a good enough
You are
look at
too
what they were.
It's the green means I get an advantage, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So I'm gonna roll one more time.
Yay! Okay, that's good.
Wait, green means you get a bit. Oh my God.
That was
Yes.
better.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So you saw
Okay.
the one group going out of the corner of your eye. You see another one going around a corner. You can hear some others in the distance. Your military training, you you didn't see a ton of combat, because you ended up living with the monks, but you are fairly certain there's a perimeter going around, and they are canvassing it, and they are actively searching for you.
Mm,
Okay, but if they're going in like groups and they're doing it like in a whole perimeter setup, that means that there'll be gaps and we can just bloop, like right through them, like bloop.
yeah,
Maybe.
that's true.
I
Can
believe in our heart, in my heart, in
can
the heart.
I help some
Heart of
way
creativity.
if you're gonna check for that, Taria, can I give you advantage? Because I was in the army, so like I'm pretty
Well,
sure I picked
she
up
already
some
had
sort of
advantage on the
stuff.
check.
No.
Yeah.
But like she said that she wanted to look for gaps.
Okay.
So like I would like to
Checking.
help with
Okay.
that because I was a soldier at some point.
Are we
So,
meeting back
do
up
we
then? 'Cause
know
you guys
that
are
the
in front of us.
marketplace is? Well, go ahead.
No, that
Say
was
it
it.
again. Oh, that's
Oh,
it. Okay.
are we meeting back up because they're in front of us? So you
I
wouldn't
assumed
know.
you were not that far apart
Yeah,
from
I
each other.
assumed that we weren't super
Oh,
far
okay.
I
either.
assumed you were like maybe like 10 to 15 feet apart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not that far. Yeah, okay.
Whoa.
Got it. That makes
So,
sense.
are we sure that the marketplace is past this perimeter? Like, that feels important to distinguish before we actually start getting past. Because it would really be funny if we got past. It turned out the market was like behind us.
Yes.
Tell you
Okay,
what, why
Kartik.
doesn't someone roll another research check to see if you can figure out if you're on the right path?
Kartik
Okay.
or Kavi. Kartik
Both
used
of
to
us.
live here.
That is a 14.
So,
Do it. We're good.
You think you've made a couple of wrong turns, but you are headed in the right direction.
Okay.
It's still a
It's-
bit out there, but you're going the right direction.
Yeah, it's between here and here. So in this direction, which we're headed.
got it.
Incredible description.
Thank you. No, that makes sense
I mean,
to me. It's okay.
I'm
This
thinking
works.
we should just like go for it.
Yeah.
But shouldn't we try to at least be very like
Sneaky.
sneaky or nondescript or something? Not sneaky in a way that it's very obvious that we're hiding from something, but kind of like more
Well,
like-
we've got our clothes.
they're looking for us. I think it's very obvious. Look at us. Like we're very obviously
No,
not
no.
from here.
No, these are our.
We
these
look
are our from
way
here-
better than
These are our
everyone
from
else in
here
the city.
clothes.
These are our from here clothes.
These are our from here clothes.
Scarlet, I'm gonna hold your hands as I tell you this. I think you're too fashionable for us.
Fuck! I'll turn you into, I don't know, a more fashionable version. You guys look pretty fashion. I don't know what you're talking
I-
about.
I
Holly
look
did a
very
great job.
fashionable.
Holly's amazing. Her
I agree.
eye, perfect. Great. Oh my god, we should see her again. If we're leaving, we should say goodbye. Aww. Do you think we're
No,
gonna
we
see
should
her
get
again?
out of
Then
this
just
business.
Scarlet just starts talking about Holly.
I don't know. Maybe. Who
Is
knows?
there a gap at the moment between the perimeter guards?
It's hard to tell just because you're looking through like city blocks.
Oh,
there's
all right.
stores and there's houses, and you don't have a great sense of what their pattern is just yet.
Can we go
You could
around?
try to discern it if you'd like.
Is there a way for us to get higher ground? Like for me to try to scout from higher ground without it making too obvious, like there's a person in the roof. Like, I don't know, a two-story small building that has some stairs that I can go and pretend that I want to go to the restaurant or something. Kind of vibe.
You could certainly try to find one.
Okay, I'll try to
Uh-oh.
find somewhere that I can nonchalantly get higher ground.
Okay. We can just go off of Kartik's
Yeah.
research roll. And it takes a little bit because it's still fairly early morning and not a lot of places are open, but you do eventually come across a you're not even sure you're pretty sure it's a store, but a second floor, and there's enough like empty crates and boxes outside that you could probably stack them up and get up there without even going inside.
Boxes? Boxes?
Yeah, but that's going to make me a target. Like very obviously there is someone on top of 3 crates that is just looking. That's weird.
Well, you could get up
No,
to
not if
the
I'm
roof.
like,
Oh,
oh boy, glad you're looking at the bricks up there for me.
Like
Thanks,
if you were
friend.
to climb up there with someone and someone gave you a boost, you could reach the roof and pull yourself on.
but isn't that going to be very obvious? Like, let's say that the guards are looking towards our direction. Like, wouldn't that make it super obvious? Because that's
I
my
mean,
idea
you're going to be
was.
standing on a roof regardless. It's going to be kind of obvious.
No, I wanted to be not on the roof, but like on a second story. So let's say that it's like a two-story building, and
Stairs.
then there's a business on the bottom, and there's a business on the top of it. So there's stairs that just leads to the door of the second business because maybe I want to go and buy some clothes or whatever. That kind of high
Typically,
ground.
what you've seen, just kind of glancing windows, is it seems like if there's a business, if it's a two-story building and the business is on the bottom, typically the second floor is going to be the business owner's home.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck. Okay, so
So
I won't
they are
do
probably
that.
not going to let you in there.
I won't risk it.
Breaking
I
and
think it's
entering.
too
Oh.
risk. No, because they're looking for us.
I know.
Kartik, I know you got a taste for blood, and I know you like it, but sometimes I want to kill people too. It's okay. Sometimes we have to wait for a little bit and breathe. And then when the time comes, we can kill even more people with the rage that
Scarlet!
has been fostering by keeping it inside for so long.
I don't think that's.
I don't know if I agree with that
I
philosophy.
agree.
I don't.
Think
What?
Kartik knows.
Agree.
Okay, so are we continuing on then?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Blobcat wouldn't approve of this.
How is Kavi the
Blobcat
most
would
sane one
love it.
here?
are you
No.
are you just walking down the street, or are you doing anything in particular as you walk?
We're
I still don't
counting
really know.
the time between when we see the soldiers pass by as we walk
Is
down.
there-
So
is
it's
there
like several
any-
blocks. We're walking down. We're like, a group just passed. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
Video game logic, infallible.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
too feel like
that's-
I'm playing Assassin's Creed right now.
I'm just I would like to get as close as I can to the place without being seen.
Can we do an erasure check also while we're making our way forward?
If you would like to try and like do this stealthily and kind of like stay in the shadows as much as possible and outside, yes. Group eraser check.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
We got this, guys. Don't worry about the
Great.
last time we did this.
Got a
Oh
22.
no, I got an 8.
19.
19.
Yeah, Taria.
I got a 9.
So we have a 19, a 9,
Oh, 22, sorry. I
22.
guess I said that too low.
Scarlet.
Oh, I said that. Yeah, I have an 8.
Oh, okay. Trying to watch for these soldiers as you're trying to be stealthy in a place you're not familiar with, occasionally you turn around and you just kind of stumble over stuff in the middle of the road, and people are kind of like, what is that? What's that lady doing? So it's mixed success, Mixed
Oh.
success, but as far as you can tell, the soldiers have not noticed you
Okay.
yet. Taria, if you would like to try and discern any kind of pattern to their perimeter, I will need a proofreading check.
Okie doke.
And I guess
You
Scarlet, if you were
will
going to
get
assist
one.
with this, you can have advantage on it.
Yes.
Oh, I can have advantage on it?
Yeah, because I'm helping you.
Yeah, Scarlet also has military training, so
Yeah.
One
It
hand
was
on his
forced
sword.
upon
same
me,
both
but it
times.
was.
It was 11.
there's just something about it. It doesn't mesh with the human mind what they're doing. Like all right, you see that one go by, it's been 11 seconds. That one goes by, it's been 7, and then there's a gap. It's like 30 something, and you aren't able to discern a pattern in what they're doing and what their rotations are.
Oh.
Oh no.
Your human mind cannot comprehend whatever they're doing.
Oh no. Okay. How do we go around?
We gotta think like an AI.
Okay.
A what?
What's that,
What's that?
Kavi?
I
So
don't
you're
know.
getting
that?
closer, and you can
Bobcat just spoke through you for a half second.
you can see the market at this point. Like it is in visual range, but you are noticing an increase in guards at the moment.
Well, Kavi, you got any spells for this? Or
I don't know.
Maybe we
The
make-
last time I kind of did this, it didn't go well.
think about it, I have the nicest backpack in town now.
What if we make a
Yeah, and I have a very
distraction?
cool purse. I think you're doing
Can I
great. You're
turn us
doing
into
great,
backpacks?
sweetie.
What?
You can try.
What does
I don't
Kavi want to do?
wanna
Turn
I'm
us
not
into
gonna
backpacks.
I mean, if you would like,
Walking backpacks.
That would definitely be nonchalant.
It would
Yeah.
do something.
It
would
would
do
be
something.
very chalant.
Can we make a minor illusion where we kind of stutter like the people from before, in a sense?
Mm. We do look vaguely different.
I don't. So wait, what do you want to do?
Like, did Kartik tell us that we stutter, or that he saw people kind of stuttering for like a few seconds, or?
No, but I can
No.
tell
I
you.
mean, we can
Okay,
assume
never
he
mind.
passed that information along, but no one has noticed it since.
Yeah, I think these.
And
these
even though
guys
he
in front
saw
of
it, he
us might
does not
be-
know what it meant.
No, I have a vague idea.
I was gonna be like, well, what if we
Change.
made ourselves stutter like that
I
same
think
What
that
if
would
you
help.
changed all of our
but
hair colors?
making us stutter would help, but it wouldn't get us in.
How
Taria's
does
right.
the people around us that are not guards look like?
Like that.
But like, what is the main difference? Because we are still looking very different, but I don't know why the different is.
What do you mean you're looking different?
Like I feel like we stick out still, but I don't know exactly why. If it's because of our attitude, if it's because of the way that we look, if it's because
It
of
is
the
more that
clothes.
you are actively looking like you are trying to hide from someone.
Okay.
Okay.
I see.
The
Like
erasure
the
check bit
clothes
us in
the
butt.
clothes you have, like they fit in. Holly did you a solid, and like you look
they
like your
fit in.
fashion is from here. It is
I knew it.
just the fact that people are generally paranoid at the moment because there are troops of soldiers wandering around. You even see a couple doors that look like they're maybe kicked off the hinges. Yeah, people are just paranoid about what's happening in general, not necessarily about you.
I don't know how
Guys.
we would be able to like merge with the situation more with magic then.
Guys,
Okay.
I think we just need to walk through.
I think we just go
Yeah.
in.
I agree.
All right.
Hope for the best. Do not make eye contact with anyone. I do that all the time,
Wait.
and it always.
So, are
What is the
you
most
trying
generic
to?
thing we could do?
So
Whistle.
let me ask you this: are you trying to sneak in, or are you trying to blend in with a crowd, or just how are you trying to breach the perimeter, if you will?
I think honestly,
Well, I was thinking we just walk
I think we're just
right
walking in.
through.
Just walk right through like nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if what's making us look weird is that we're being sneaky, then we should.
Well, it's that you're failing at being sneaky.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
we are failing being
We're
sneaky.
Two of
We're
you were
trying
being sneaky
our
and two of you were
best.
not.
We're
What if we
trying our
just-
best.
What is the most thing that we can do to look as generic as possible? What can we do? Okay, wait. I'm just gonna look.
We get
Roll a
hold
proofreading check for
hands.
me.
Go to these people and just be like, "Hi, how was your day?"
Proofreading
Someone
check
roll a
on
proofreading
you.
check for me.
I got a 5.
You have no idea. You don't like you even though you've been
Is it
watching, like
everyone
you
doing
haven't
it?
Kartik did first, but if someone else would like to roll again,
Hello, how was your day?
you can try to
I
gauge
suck at proofreading.
what would help blend you in.
I got
Wonderful
11.
weather we're having.
And I got 14.
Okay, I'm gonna try to.
Oh my god, imagine you make it the
Nope,
least
I
normal out of all of us.
again. I got a 7.
Okay.
So you're just going, and it's hard to tell because everyone is acting differently than they would normally anyway, because they're so paranoid about what's going on. You didn't necessarily pick up on anything in particular that would help you blend in other than just not being in a giant mass of people is the only thing that's really kind of stuck out. Like you didn't notice anyone else like do the little pause hesitation. You haven't noticed anyone else acting peculiarly. Like yeah, there was probably an extra syllable in there, whatever.
It's all good.
People are just acting kind of scared.
Well,
We
let's
look
just
scared. We
go
are
in
scared.
the same groups of 2 that we
Yeah,
were.
you guys first, and then us next.
Okay, let's go, Kavi.
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
Do you remember when we talked to the spaghetti guy? What did he?
yeah.
Do you remember what he said, or
He
like just
said
vaguely?
he got marinara noodles.
Yeah,
Oh, he was just very normal.
yeah.
Shit.
Yes, other than the flicker of the arm, you did not get anything out of the noodle man.
The
Didn't even
noodle
ask his
man
name.
should be a thing.
I'm trying to figure really hard.
So it's a lot
if
less
it's
interested in
worth
his
it
name
if
than the
I
kind of
go up
noodles he had.
I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it if we go up to this guard and ask them how their day is.
I think that would
No.
be so bad.
I don't think we should
Because
do
like
that.
normal people don't go and acknowledge guards
No,
anyway.
but that doesn't matter. What matters is more what is
Taria
What
could do
they
that.
Whatever, it
expect
doesn't matter.
for
Do that
people
normally
to
actually.
yes,
do.
exactly.
I could do that,
Ah.
and you guys, I'll be the distraction. And then when they're like, "Our day is optimal, citizen," then like, then I'm like, "My day is too. Bye," and then I'll leave. But you
Alright, I
guys
don't know if you
will
should
have already gotten through.
Let's just go in. Let's just
I
go in.
don't-
Let's just
do-
walk
can
in.
we
Let's just
just-
walk in
yeah.
normally.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
walk in
just walk.
normally. I'm
Kavi,
thinking
let's
too much
walk.
about this. I'm
We're
too
walking.
nervous.
I think if we let Kartik
Okay.
do something like
No,
that,
I'm
then
too
he's
nervous.
gonna
I'm too
get
nervous.
Okay,
too
I
nervous.
said
which
die.
group is going first?
Kavi and I.
Garlic,
Okay, are you
Kartik.
trying to sneak or are you trying to blend in?
We're trying to blend in.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I need plot hole checks from both of you.
Oh no.
I
Oh
got
no.
this.
Oh my god,
my
guys,
God.
I'm gonna freak out.
I got
Don't forget you have creativity
16.
points if you
I
want
was
them.
gonna say I would like to add 2 creativity points to add a +2 to my roll, which wasn't great because it was 10. So it's just a 12, but hopefully that does the trick.
Okay, and Kavi, you said you had 16?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And then so following up not too far behind them, Kartik and Taria, I will take plot hole checks from you as well.
Oh god. Okay, here we go. That is that's a 12 as well.
Plot hole checks. Let's go. Oh, it was a nat 20.
Oh!
Nat 20.
A nat 20.
Oh my
For a total
God.
of for a total
I
of
don't like
20.
that question.
Okay.
I don't like that question.
So you just kind of walk in, you're kind of huddling together, Kavi, has like her arm around Scarlet's arm. And you're not sure if you managed to blend in or just time it correctly, but you managed to get through and are into the market. However, as you are walking through the market, you do notice that there are 2 guards in the market as well.
Let's look for the thing with the green fluff.
Green fluff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the green.
Yeah, we're
Green
ordinary
the-
citizens just doing
the
some fruit
Ordinary
shopping.
citizens.
The fruit
Fruit
stand with the green
shopping.
fluff.
I don't know if normal citizens announce that they're doing fruit shopping.
They probably don't.
Oh,
I'm
we're
just
announcing
saying.
it to ourselves. It's okay.
Yeah.
was telling
Someone
you
give
guys.
me a. No, we'll just double up here. Someone give me a proofreading check.
Okay, proofreading. That's an 11, that's 13.
+2 coming in clutch.
All right, so you are at one end of the kind of like a big lane. There's some buildings on every side, a bunch of tents set up. I guess tents are really wrong. Kind of like the stakes in the ground, the awnings over top, barrels, crates, whatever being sold. You don't see any fruit at first, and as you're walking in, you pretty sure you see at least flapping in the wind like a green awning way at the back. However, you are trying to keep tabs on the soldiers at the same time. And they are currently flanking you.
What?
Hey
What would
guys,
you like to do?
I think we have an
Are
issue.
these like stands that you just stands that you just walk through, or are they more like shops that you can go in?
They're like stands you would walk through. It's like an open air farmers market, basically.
Mm-mm.
There are buildings behind. You're not really sure what they are. They're fairly decent sized buildings, though.
I mean, the most suspicious thing to do at a farmer's market is to just walk through the farmer's market without browsing. Those things are made to catch your eye. So I feel like the best course of action is to have a little shopping moment. We're like, woo, I
start-
like this one. And I hold up like a scarf.
Okay, I like that. If they start getting
Uh,
closer, I'm going to go up to them and say, "Hello, wonderful weather we're having."
Oh my God, no. We're gonna get killed.
We're
I thought
already
it was
gonna
gonna
get
be
killed.
me.
It's my
I thought it was
last.
gonna
It's
be
my Hail
me.
Mary.
But at least we can do some fun shopping while we do.
Okay.
I will try to also do the nonchalant thing that they're doing, but I want to keep my eye on whatever is around me.
Die.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
Um,
Are there any snow globe stands?
Oh, snow globe stands.
you
That's so
you know
cute.
you don't see snow globes at a glance. It's a
Oh.
lot of you do see a lot of clothing. You do see like some vegetables, a lot of breads, some meats. Like there's definitely kind of like a butcher shop over there. As you're inching towards the back there, everyone roll me another plot hole check.
Uh-oh.
Ay,
Uh-oh.
ay,
I
This is
everyone.
it,
once went to a
guys.
farmer's market where they sold ostrich meat. Do they have that here too?
What?
They
We'll
sell
find out
rabbit
because
at
Scarlet
the
is going to
farmer's.
give us a proofreading check after this.
I have a 7.
7.
Sorry, guys. I'm done.
proofreading?
14.
It was
Uh,
plot hole.
everyone's
Oh,
doing
it's plot
plot
hole.
hole, and
I'm
Scarlet will
doing
be giving us.
I got
17.
I got 16.
Got a 16 as well.
So
Sorry,
Plus 2.
guys.
wait, so Kavi, you had a 16?
Mhm.
I thought I wrote down
14
someone had a
plus 6.
14. Oh, you had a 14 plus 16 or plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 16.
So Kartik is not doing a good job blending in, like
Oh,
kind of jittering, looking
no, I'm
around,
freaking out.
like doing that awkward wave to like no one that's actually there. Scarlet, give me the proofreading check.
I got an 8.
You lost sight of the soldiers.
Hi.
You don't know where they are. You have about 4 more stands till you get to the fruit vendor.
We probably shouldn't, because then we reveal everything.
What's around us to like shop?
You
Everything.
didn't see the ostrich meat stand. They apparently don't have it.
Oh. Sad.
You're in front of it looks like a bakery on one side. On the other side, maybe like some candles and some fragrances. There appears to be some beadwork and another one over. And then there's two different ones that have vegetables in them, and you get the sense that maybe those vendors don't really like each other, just because they're the only two vegetable vendors, and they don't look like they're family or anything. So
Tender
We should
beef. I
we
love
should
that.
we should start a fight.
Ooh.
We should have
Stop.
we should have like the two vendors that don't like each other
they're not bad at
start a
that.
fight with each other, so that way everyone's attention is like diverted towards the argument that's happening, and then we can walk towards the other people.
That is
What are you
actually a
gonna
really
do?
good
Grab
idea.
a cucumber and throw it like from
No,
one
I'm
of the
going to
stands
start
to the other?
I'm going to start a fight the
Oh.
very classy way that I learned how to start a fight when I was little. I'm gonna go and I was like, is it true that all your vegetables are rotten? Because I heard the other guy saying that they are rotten, but they look very fresh to me.
What if you tell them that the price kind of decreased at the other vendor too? Because like that'll start like a thing.
A bidding war.
Bidding war.
A
Yeah.
price.
You know what? Yeah, let's do Kavi, come with me, you say the price, and I'll say that the other guy's talking shit about him and see if they start arguing.
Yo, okay.
Great.
Okay. Okay,
Wait.
plan.
Okay, so you go up there. It's kind of like an older guy, two kids working with him. They're maybe like in their like early
No.
teens. Like, oh, hey, what can we get you today?
Hi,
No, this is the Capulets and the Montagues.
I just had a question because I was in the other. What? What did she say?
Romeo and Juliet.
No.
Like Family Feud
Um,
began.
I was in the other fruit vendor stand and I had a question and about like something that they didn't have, but I think you have. And they said that I shouldn't buy from here because your vegetables are rotten and they have like bugs inside. Is that true? Because like they look very fine to me. And then Kavi comes in and says the other thing.
Oh, I heard like actually that they just decreased their price on like this. And she points to like a random vegetable. Um,
Okay, so yeah, that's our
One of
starting
you
fighting.
roll a plot line check, and you do not get advantage on this.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll
you
do it.
got this, you got this.
Convince them of
this.
your
Oh, I
plot line.
I'll do it.
Get them on your thread.
I'll do it. I will.
I believe in you.
I believe in you
I
too.
will do it, and I do believe that this is a very creative way to do this thing. So I'm gonna use 4 creativity points to roll at an advantage.
Holy
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
cow. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
Taria's finding Kartik some nice beaded design stuff in the background.
Oh my
I'm
god,
putting it-
I got
Help
the
with your
same roll both
Oh no.
times.
Please tell me that
Oh.
it was good.
Is it a good roll?
It's a 16 in total.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
14.
Okay, that's
good.
not bad. That's not bad. I start putting the beads like on my neck, and I start piling more pairs of beads on me as like I just keep getting more and more beads.
Okay, so it's a 16.
Just for clarity's sake, the DC was a 17.
No!
The guy goes,
Oh,
oh, yeah. He's a dick. Don't listen to him.
Fuck.
damn it!
Oh my god, I was so close. That's like the only good idea that I had since
was a
I
great
carried
idea.
the shit out of the guys. Ah,
It was a great idea.
I'm so sad.
Man. Yeah, I could
Uh,
tell he's not
yeah,
very
he's no good.
truthful.
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna go to
thank
the other
you.
guy and do the same thing.
Yeah.
I wasted 4 creativity points on nothing.
This
Do you
is
want to
where
try with the
you
other
guys-
guy?
Yeah.
This is where Karthik and Taria go into the other guy, because if the vendor
Kartik
sees
still
us.
has like 18 bead necklaces on.
Taria's got the money. She could have bought them.
I'll buy them all.
Oh my god, no.
I love that.
No, don't do that.
You look so pretty.
Thank you, but why?
Okay, so are you going to the other
I mean,
vendor, or are
honestly,
you going to try to keep making towards the fruit vendor?
it's the best plan that we have, and we're being flanked.
Yeah, we'll go over to the other vendor.
It's the best thing we can do right now, unless we're just missing something very obvious.
You are
Yeah,
missing
let's go
something
the other-
obvious. You don't know where the soldiers are.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what I meant. Yeah, let's go to the other vendor.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what to say to him.
I don't know what to say to him. These are vegetables.
I think like the other person has said that these vegetables are bad.
They look pretty good to me.
I don't
Very
know.
edible.
I think I'm gonna go shop at the other person. They have better prices too. They have lower all of this.
Is that it?
I mean, I
it.
basically said the same thing, but just worse.
Plotline check at disadvantage because that was real bad.
Mine
DC
was so
17.
good.
Are we both doing a plot line at disadvantage?
Just one of you.
Okay.
That was
okay.
a nat one.
Was it a nat one?
It wasn't at one.
It was a 3 and then a 1.
Nat one.
You know, you can still have the creativity points, but
How many do I get?
just
Oh my God,
one, just
one.
1 point. He goes, hey, thanks.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Let's just go, guys. Let's go get
Let's go
tomatoes.
tomato.
What we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab one of Kartik's bead necklaces. I'm sorry, but I bought these so I can take one.
That's okay.
So I'm gonna take it off his neck, and then I'm going to break the necklace, and now I have a bunch of beads, and if the guards come, I'll drop all of the beads, and then they'll slip
It's
on
like
them.
a threat.
Cartoon style.
Yeah.
The
It's
guards
like a
are 10
threat.
feet
If the
behind
guards
you.
come, I'm gonna drop all the beads, Tim.
Oh no, the beads!
Oh no, all the beads. Oh no. Look out.
Let's everyone get a banana and we just throw banana
Just-
peels to the floor.
The vegetables
Just one
folks
necklace
don't
or
have
more than
banana.
one necklace?
If I had only grabbed one.
Yeah, but I can do the rest of them.
Kartik,
I
no, the
put my
beads!
hand. Yeah. Oh no, the beads.
Kartik, give me a real quick handwriting check to see how many you can tear.
God, I'm
I figure
so
you got at
sorry,
least like a
guys.
dozen.
I'm trying
have-
so hard right now. I got a 13.
Okay. You tear about 6 more of them,
Yeah,
and
okay.
the beads start going everywhere. And let's see if the guards fall or not.
They should, because they've seen marbles
It's
before, and
a
they know
lot
that
of the
marbles,
beads.
that beads and marbles lead to falling.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid.
So
Yeah, I'm terrified. I'm
the
so
first
sorry,
one,
guys.
so there's
I'm
2
actually
of them,
trying.
and the first one is scanning and scanning and does not notice, and steps on them and slips and falls. So he is down.
Wait, they don't notice us? Oh, they don't notice
They
the
don't
beads.
They
notice
didn't
the
notice
beads.
the beads.
They don't notice the
The
beads.
second one, he sees the first one go down and steps on the beads and like goes down to one knee, catches himself. You have 1 moment before they look up and stare directly into your faces.
Let's book it.
What would you like to do?
Book it.
Can wait, hang on. Immediate. I push him.
No.
Do you push him?
I mean, like, he's gonna. What am I gonna do? Like, dart out of the way? Yeah, I dart out of the way. That's better. I'm better at that.
Okay, so he just falls. He goes down to one knee. So are you running? What are you doing?
Can I like jump behind the fruit stall?
Everyone's going to see that we're
Ah.
doing this insane shit. There's like people around.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to see if I can. Sorry, Kartik, I did not tell you of this plan. I'm gonna see if I can grab the rest of the beads on Kartik's neck, and with my superior handwriting, just rip them all off and go, "Oh no, the beads!" as I walk to the other stand.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
while they
think-
do that, I would like to book it
I'm gonna follow Scarlet.
Which way are you guys booking it?
towards the green fluff thing.
Up, just straight up. So when they look up, they're gonna see
No,
all of us
no,
running.
no. I read right and then left.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Okay.
Yeah,
right, hold
that's
on. Let me
the-
put this
that's the
back up. I
road that
didn't
I
mean
am
to put it
taking.
down, but
Okay.
okay. So Taria wants to tear the rest of the beads.
Oh my
Yes.
god, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm sucking. so
Scarlet
much
and
today.
Kavi are just booking it for over here somewhere.
Yeah, but like we go right and then left. We're going like there, but like towards the outside.
So like towards here.
Like that and then straight. Yeah, to
Okay.
not go in like the middle of the road. Well, this
Okay.
whole way thing.
I guess Taria, give me a handwriting check to see if you can tear the rest of the beads just off of his neck and scatter them everywhere.
Will do.
I have faith in your roll here because you have like a +8 or something.
Why didn't you just do
It's
all
an
of them from
18
the beginning?
plus 6.
Oh
so...
my god,
Oh,
why did
thank
you all from the
goodness.
beginning?
Thank goodness.
Oh yeah, you just reach over and just snap it and throw it and they start rolling.
Oh no!
When that happens, I run to where Scarlet went.
Okay, so let's see if they fall again. The problem is this time
Yay!
they
Double
know
fall.
they're there.
Okay. Yeah, but they haven't looked up yet.
Did
They don't know
announce
it's us.
leads.
They also haven't looked up.
So they don't fall this time. Like
Oh,
they see them coming and they pause long enough. They kind of clear the spaces around their hands and their feet, and they get up.
Oh no! The bees.
I will give you one chance to escape this battle. Otherwise, we have to roll initiative.
Well, I have my group
Um,
erasure check.
Yes, we will do a group erasure check
Here we go.
to see if you can, in the commotion, because you know other people are making noise, is see if you can slip away. You will need to beat an average of 16 a person.
So,
I think it's time to use my 4 creativity points for an advantage.
same. And I just dropped literally everything. Give
Okay,
me
I
a
believe in
sec.
you guys. I'm rolling.
I believe in you guys too.
I'm
Okay.
using all 4 for advantage.
I had a nat 20 earlier, so I have 1 extra point. So now I use the 4, and now I'm down to 2.
All
Okay.
right, so we're going to start from the top. Kartik, what did you roll?
I got a 21.
21. Okay.
Yes.
Kavi, what did you get?
12.
12.
Sad.
Taria, what did you get?
20, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That's enough points.
Scarlet, what did you get?
I have 13 plus 1, so 14.
Would you like to know what your average was?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
average?
I'm scared.
16.75. So
Yeah.
we will
Okay, so
round
we
up
did
so
it.
you had an average of 17.
Okay, so
I
we did
still
it.
had 2
We did it.
creativity points, and I was
That's a
gonna
good- that's a good thing,
throw
right?
2 more in there.
It,
Yeah,
Did we
yeah.
it
succeed
means you
in
managed to
avoiding-
escape for the moment. So in the moment that took these guys to get up, because you know they're heavily armored, it takes them a moment. You all managed to slide around here, run up here, and just for the moment you're out of sight of these soldiers.
Thank the
You
Lord.
don't know for how long though.
Hello, can we get some tomatoes, please?
Yay!
So
Tomatoes.
you go, and there's this little, like it's a dog folk who, you know, it's kind of like he's real short, like maybe like up to your waist, kind of like the big poofy like light brown fur, big ears, like kind of like a Pomeranian guy. He's got like a little vest and pants on. He goes, "Oh, hello. What can I get you?"
Can we get tomatoes,
Oh,
please?
We got
I'm
some.
sorry, we
some
do not sell tomatoes.
tomatoes,
Tomatoes are a vegetable,
Mm-hmm.
are not
They
a
are
vegetable.
not.
Excuse me.
But this is a fruit stand, and we would like tomatoes.
Like some tomatoes.
Why don't you come with me
please.
around the corner and we will see what we can find.
Thank you so much, and I am following.
And he brings you guys around the corner, and he looks back, and there is a cart waiting there, kind of like an animal drawn cart. There's a couple of crates on it. He goes, "Okay, if you are looking to leave the city, you need to get in."
Get in.
Okay.
Get in.
I get in
Boom.
immediately.
Yeah.
I jump in.
Okay, so everyone gets in
Yeah,
the
exactly.
crates, and they nailed the sides shut.
Oh my god.
So you are in like not very big crates. Like you cannot even stand up in these things.
Oh.
Like Kavi, like you're in kind of like a longer one, so you're able to angle your staff in there, but you are essentially nailed into these crates. And there's a moment, and you can hear noise outside. Like the soldiers were like right there, And they are starting to kind of peek through these crates to figure out, where did you go? Like, they're soldiers, but they're not stupid. I'm gonna need one more erasure check to see if you guys can get out of here.
Hear me out.
Oh,
If we
no.
die here, we're at least in a crate.
Is that a good
Why
thing?
is that? Yeah. Why is that something of note?
Kavi is very pessimistic about her situations.
Kartik,
Oh.
you have an advantage on eraser checks. You remember that, right?
Oh, so you did bad even with the advantage.
Kartik,
You
what'd you
don't
get?
look good.
Got an
very
11.
Love it.
That's still
That's
better
better than I thought with
me.
your reaction. Kavi, what
I
did you
got
get?
a
Very
9.
good.
Taria got a 9.
2.
Kavi, what?
2.
2?
Oh no.
It
Scarlet?
looked
Sorry,
knocked,
guys,
but I
but I
don't
got a
think it was.
10.
Guys, I think we're done.
I got a 10.
Anyways,
So the cart starts pulling away, and then Kavi sneezes, and the guards start yelling and hear it, and they run up and grab. You can kind of see it through like the slits in the crates. They grab the crates and throw them to the ground. The crates shatter, throwing you to the ground.
Oh.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh!
I hate everything.
Blood and fire. Okay.
I
Dirty 20.
sneezed.
Dirty 20. Okay.
I got a 13.
Got an
9.
18.
Or was that a 1? No, it
All
was
right, hold on
knocked
one
again.
second. So Scarlet.
Yeah,
So Scarlet with an 18,
I got a dirty 20.
or with a 20. What'd you guys
I
have?
got a 13.
Did it not pick up? I got a 9. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I couldn't hear.
So
Sorry.
Kavi with a
You're pointing at me.
13. Kartik with a 9. Then let me roll for these fellas here.
We need to put our dice in prison. Just saying.
We should.
I think
I used to sage my dice and my dice tower before playing D&D. I'm gonna have to start doing that again.
Mhm.
Did it
really
work?
It worked. That one time that I saged it, did it do better?
yeah, it
I
did.
think yeah, I think it worked.
It did do
We
better.
should just sage in
You can
close
find
our-
out what your like dice are tilted towards if you put them in a cup of water and they float to the top number.
Scarlet,
I'll do
you
that.
are first.
How sturdy does this armor look? Is it like a thing, or is it like parts that are interconnected? Like, does it have any
It looks solid.
slits? But what about his helmet? Everything's super solid too?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. His
I mean,
hands,
they
is
don't
it
look.
gloves or is it like also reinforced? His
Yeah, everything
hands?
you can see looks to be some kind of metal. They look much sturdier than they're significantly sturdier than the guards you fought in the prison. They're probably, if you had to guess, about the same, maybe slightly sturdier than the soldiers you fought in New Fiction City. They don't look they look like they're probably not particularly fast, but they look like they're pretty well armored.
So piercing damage is not the best. I'm gonna try to grapple one of the guards, the one that I have closest to me, and try to take the huge hammer out of his hands to attack him with.
Okay. We will do a contested strength or not strength, like handwriting check. So
Okay.
D20 plus your handwriting modifier. If you can beat him, you can disarm him.
Okay. Let's see.
Got this.
I'm so scared.
believe
I'm
in
so
you, Spring
fucking
Break.
scared. Spring break!
I thought you said
Oh
spirit
no.
break.
What does that reaction mean?
Uh-oh.
I got an out one.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
I mean, with my handwriting, it would be a 4, but still is a nat 1.
Well, you
I
get
guess
creativity
at least I
point.
recovered a creativity point.
You had a shot because he rolled a 6.
Ooh.
Wow.
But you run up, you grab it, and he just kind of shoves you away.
Fuck.
Doesn't say anything, but you see like a slight tilt of his head, and he recognizes you.
No.
Ooh.
How? We have new clothes.
Yeah, but your
We don't have a
faces are
new
the
face.
same.
Yeah.
I know, I know.
So next is actually that guard, and he is going to try and take a swipe at Scarlet with the very hammer she tried to steal. He got a natural 20.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit!
That's it. I'm dead. It was because I bled out from my hand, right?
It
It's
was nice
because I
knowing
was
you.
dizzy because I was bleeding out.
It was nice knowing you.
The guard gets a creativity point.
Creatively
Uh,
smashed you to a
you know, you were stumbling back, and he just catches you like full in the sternum. You feel some ribs crack, and he hits you for 15 points.
Ooh.
Oh,
Don't you
damn.
have a heal spell?
Yeah, it's not her
I
turn.
I do, but it's not my turn anymore. Yeah.
Taria, you are up next.
Can I reach the guard that Scarlet's fighting?
Well, yeah, you can like kind of step around and you can
Oh,
be
okay.
fighting from
Cool.
inside of there if you would like.
I so, quick question. Is the vendor of that fruit stand still like there,
Oh no,
cowering under a table or something?
ran.
No.
Like
Okay.
there's just
Ran.
mass chaos. All the vendors are running.
Oh, that's very smart of them.
I mean,
Okay.
running is a
Yeah.
good option when confronted with big, scary people who, have lots of armor and you do not. So,
Yep.
Righto. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make an attack against this scary, apparently got a creativity point guard. And I'm going to do a cursive attack.
okay.
As well.
Roll to see if you hit.
Okie doke. I rolled a 14 plus 7, which is 21.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
what damage does you said cursive, right?
Yeah, so that's an additional 1d8
Okay. So
to my
you will
attack.
essentially roll 1d8 plus 4 and then add an additional 1d8 on top of that.
13.
Okay. So
Dang,
you come
okay.
in and you draw your sword from your back and you come in with just kind of like this real fast flourish and real smooth lines and just take a big old whack at him. And even though that armor looked tough, like it just kind of sinks into him and he kind of just go and just you pull it back out. And the weirdest thing is he makes no noise.
I
Like the
hate
armor
that.
makes noise, but you don't hear like a scream or something from him.
Oh, I
Oh
hate
my
that.
god.
Is that the end of your turn? You want to stay there, move, do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there. He's wailing on Scarlet. I'm not
Okay.
gonna let that happen.
It is now the other guard's
Thank
turn.
you. My
He is
ribs.
going to kind of swipe like a bunch of the boxes away, run up to Taria, and he is going to use. No, he's just going to swipe you with his hammer as well. Let's see here. Oop. That is a 12. Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
Just burdened
Yes.
by the desire to protect your friends. You see it coming. It's a big hammer. You kind of just like palm it out of the way. The guard just kind of resumes his stance, ready to strike again, and he's going to stay right there. Kavi, your turn.
Kavi's gonna try to do textual criticism on these guys.
Okay, which one are you targeting?
The one that Taria just hit.
Okay, so this fellow right here. Roll to see if you hit.
13 plus, so 16.
That hits. What criticism do you levy at him?
How awful his armor is.
All right, so you bundle together like how stupid his armor looks, and you just fling it out and smashes home. How much damage does it do?
That's a great question. How much damage? 7?
7. Okay. So slams into him. He takes it, backs up, and he's looking kind of hurt. Like the armor's kind of crumpled in, like he's still holding the hammer kind of one handed, like the other hand's, maybe not working so well. But it's doable. Kartik, it's your turn.
So this first one is the one that we've beaten up?
Yeah, the one that's kind of flanked by Taria and
Yeah. Perfect. I want to ask a question. So I have my Quill Quester spell, I think.
Mhm.
And it says attack with a bladed weapon. Does
Mm-hmm.
that add 1d10 of additional damage? Does that mean that it combos with if I were to use the knife? So like
So it would count as one attack. It would be very similar to the cursive attack that Taria just did.
Okay, so I can't use the knife and use the thing. So it's
Yep. So it'd be one
it's
attack.
an action. I see.
Yes.
I see. I see. I
So
found it. Okay.
you would attack. You do if you hit, you do the damage from the knife, and then you would do the additional 1d10 damage.
Oh, I attack with the knife and then do the additional.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to do that. So I'm
Okay.
still in my crate, right?
Oh no, everyone's crates were smashed. You're just kind of like
we're all smashed
in a
open.
pile of wood
Okay.
right now.
Okay. So after sitting there dazed and confused, I get up and I would like to. Is it possible for me to hit the guy in the back?
This one over here?
Yeah, the one that we
Yeah,
haven't
so
wailed on.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can just get to him.
Cool. I would like to hit him with the knife.
Okay. Go ahead and
that-
roll, see if you hit.
Roll a d20.
Do the guards recognize all of us or just Scarlet?
Oh no, they know exactly who you are.
I've got an
That face.
18.
18 hits.
Damn.
Okay. And so this is just for the knife?
So you'll do the knife damage. So it's let me pull up
Because I
your
would
sheet
like
real
to do
fast.
both of them.
Yeah,
Thank you,
so
sorry.
if you're using Fancy Quill, so attack with a bladed weapon, add an
Yep.
additional 1d10 to your normal damage. So you do 1d6 plus 2 for the knife damage, and then the additional 1d10.
And because I rolled the 18, they both hit. That's how that works.
It's only one attack.
Sorry. I don't know why it's taking so long for me to understand that. Okay. All right. Here's the knife damage. That is a 5. So that's a 7.
Yep, so 5 plus 2 is 7.
You can do this.
And then
I believe in you.
I got a. Oh, do I also need? Okay, wait.
So you roll the
I'm gonna
1d10.
I need to roll 1d10. So I got a 2.
Okay. You don't add anything to that.
Spell DC, spell
Nope.
casting modifier. Okay,
Nope,
none of
don't
those.
add anything. You just roll the 1d10. So you kind of you jump around, you slide around to the back. You pull out your dagger, you kind of spin it around, do some fancy movements, and just stab into him real fast.
Hell
Drag
yeah.
it down a little bit, and then back up for a second.
Yeah.
Decent hit, but he seemed relatively unfazed.
Man.
And we are back to the top with Scarlet.
I've been really
I'm
going
just
for
gonna
those one hits.
I'm gonna try to attack with my sword. This is like the other option of what I wanted to do. I want to try to put my sword, especially because now I saw the one that attacked me. That like when Taria hit him, it wasn't as sturdy as I originally thought. I wanna like just put the sword right through his face, like just like completely impale him,
Okay.
like just like that.
Okay.
Oh
Roll to
my
attack.
God, are you okay?
No,
No.
I believe you did check for that last time, and the answer was no, not really.
I know. I'm sorry
Um,
for asking again.
Yeah, no, I am absolutely not hitting. Oh, wait, no, my attack modifier is high. I might hit. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13.
13 just hits.
Oh yes.
Oh my God,
Nice.
thank the Lord. Okay,
All right, roll your
so
damage.
1d8.
B, kill this fool.
So, 4, 5, 6, 7
All right.
damage.
So, you're getting up and like your ribs are cracked and it's feeling rough, but you got that fury. You kind of take one swing and just like straight through the helmet. And you pull it back out and kind of wavering back and forth. But he's still standing, and that's you would have thought that might have killed him, but you get the feeling there's maybe not a person in there.
He's still standing, and it's better than he ever did.
Well, I really hope I'm not going to die because I don't want to use.
Would you like to do you want to move or any other things you would like to do?
I would like to move out of the way, kind of like get some cover with the rest of like some of the fruit stand stuff that is
So,
kind of behind us.
I
The
will
one
warn
that's
you,
still
If you
there.
do move, he will get an attack
Oh,
of
he's gonna get a
opportunity.
fuck. No,
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
is
fucking die.
this is
Actually, I'm gonna have to heal myself because if he attacks me one more time, I have less hit points than what he did. I will die.
Is your spell a action or a bonus action?
Oh, let me see.
Because I
Is
think
that
it's a I think it's an
Oh,
action.
it's an action. Oh, it's
Okay.
an action. Well, I'm fucked. I'm just gonna stay there. Sorry. Nice to meet you. It was nice to meet you guys. Die for the revolution!
Viva la revolution.
we're
All right.
just normal people. How's the weather?
Doubling down on that.
All right, so it is the next guard's. This is now the guard's turn, and I want you to know that I did this fairly. I rolled a d20, and I'm holding the result in my hand. If it was a 10 or lower, it was going to attack Scarlet. If it was a 11 or higher, it was going to attack Taria.
Oh,
And it's of
no.
course me.
Can you see it?
What
Nope.
is it? No.
It's a 16. He's going to
So
attack
it's-
Taria.
Ah, thank God.
Yay!
Because Taria just wailed on him.
Favoritism.
Thank
I'm kidding.
God.
Hit me,
I
didn't
did that to prove that there was no favoritism.
I know it was I know that terrible joke.
God, like I get hit one more time, I will die.
All right, and
Like
he's just gonna
100% die.
smack you with his hammer. He hit a 19. Does that hit?
that
my
hits.
God.
That
Yeah.
hits.
All right, so
Jeez.
he does. You take 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
So he's only got the one hand, just kind of swings on, just wham, just kind of catches you on the side. You stagger. It is a tough hit. But it's now your turn.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna hit him back.
All right, just
I'm gonna roll and try and hit him back.
okay, just regular attack.
I don't know how often I can use the cursive attack.
It should say down towards the bottom of
It
your.
says you may only have each skill or ability once.
No, you may only have it once in your character sheet. You have 3 uses of it. If you go down,
Oh.
if you see where I clicked, so you technically used it one time.
Okay,
Oh,
good to
okay.
know.
But I will say he is staggering pretty heavy,
Yeah,
though.
I will still not use cursive this
Okay.
time. Okay. I will instead just do an oh.
Okay.
I'm so
It's
afraid.
a one. It's a 1. Which even with my attack modifier, it's not gonna hit.
Well, you do get a creativity point, but
That's true.
you're kind of just that hammer really like just kind of knocked you a loop, and you take a swipe, and you're not sure if it's you staggering, him staggering, but it just goes wide.
Okay, well, if I'm not able to hit, then I'm still going to try and distract, I swing past and I'm like, ta-da!
Well,
That deserves another
No.
creativity point.
you know what? You can have another creativity play for that, especially because the other
That's
guard is
so
going to attack you now
funny.
too.
Oh no!
He also got a 19.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
yeah, that hit.
Fuck!
And so 7 plus that does another 11 points of damage.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Are you still up?
I'm okay. I'm
Yeah.
still up.
So
I'm still good.
he turns, even though Kartik just stabbed him, turns around and just wham, just slams it into you. Like you aren't certain, but you're pretty certain that some bones are broken, maybe some muscles torn. There's going to be all sorts of bruising.
Oh.
But the fact that he's now flanked between you and Kartik, he's gonna hold his position. Kavi, you're up.
I'm gonna just use my spell again.
Okay. Roll to see if you hit.
I hope so.
Textural criticism, right?
We
Hey.
believe in you.
Anyways, I didn't hit. That was a 2.
Oh my God!
So you're too
Was a
busy trying to
5.
construct the spell, and when you release it, it just kind of shatters into space.
Hey guys, that discount magic school is really showing.
Discount magic school.
Once we get out of this, we have to pay Kavi to go to real college.
Kartik,
I
your
don't
turn.
wanna.
Kavi just went to like a strip mall and it was like magic is us.
Yeah.
No, I
100%
It
authentic.
was a
mage
strip mall,
t-shirt.
100%.
They
Oh.
gave me this cool looking pamphlet. It was so good.
Please
Kartik.
tell me it was just a disco magic skull and not like a cult.
I do like to imagine that you guys are actually yelling this in the middle of the battle, but Kartik, it
We
is your
are.
turn.
I dropped my d20.
Okay.
I would like to hit this guy with my knife in front of me because
Okay.
I don't want to use another spell.
When you say hit with a knife, I know that that's not what you mean, but I imagine you turning the knife around and holding the blade and start poking.
Yeah, bludgeoning damage. I throw
Which-
the knife.
Which guy do you want to hit? Because
Um,
you can get to the front one without leaving melee range of the other one.
Can
So
I
you
wait?
can hit whichever one you want.
I have a question. So I use the Quill Quester thing with my attack action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna clarify that for the 14th time. No, because it
They are
really
not.
really
They are
matters
not.
if they're
They are
separate.
not separate actions. If
Okay.
you attack with your knife, you
Okay.
cannot then do another
Okay.
attack with the
Got it.
fancy equip.
It
is
see
one
right
act-
through me.
counts as
You
one
see,
action.
You see right through me. Well, can I like flip the knife onto the blade, hold it, and then like try to like punch him with the edge of the knife into the other guy?
So you're trying to punch him so he falls into the other guy.
Kind of, yeah, pretty much actually.
But
No,
with
that's
the
exactly
knife?
what I'm gonna do, but with the knife, yeah.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Yay!
So, but because you're punching, you have to put a lot of force behind that to actually move him.
I was
Roll
hoping to use the knife for that.
roll a d20 and add your handwriting modifier.
Okay, I could do that.
And then we're gonna set the DC at 13.
Okay, and I add my attack modifier, right?
Your handwriting modifier, which is
Not the attack modifier.
not your attack modifier.
Um,
What'd you get?
How much did you get?
That's a 7.
Okay.
Um,
So you go up and you're like, yeah, this is gonna be sweet. You punch him and it's punching the metal man was probably not your
yeah,
best
but
call.
you said that when you stabbed him, that it kind of like,
It wasn't as strong as you thought, but you still just did punch a metal man. So.
man, that's true. I didn't think that very far ahead.
Okay, back to the top of the initiative. Scarlet.
Well, you guys,
Heal
you guys got
yourself.
this. You guys got
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna have to heal myself. So first sentence, yay.
Okay.
First sentence.
Do we still have
Um,
those healing potions, by the way?
Kavi, you had one healing potion, I believe.
Ah.
1d4. Per level, so 1d4 per level. So in theory, we're level 2. So does
It's
that mean
level
that
cast. You do not have
Oh.
a level 2 spells,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay. I was like, what? So 1d4 and my spelling modifier. Okay, guys, I'm gonna die anyway.
No,
Okay,
don't die.
4 plus 2.
How about just don't.
So,
Yeah.
so
Consider.
4, 5, 6. I heal myself for 6
Okay.
points.
And then Scarlet, I need you to roll me a d20.
I know! Oh, I got a 12.
Okay. So as Scarlet casts a spell, and you guys haven't seen her cast a lot of magic lately, like you see all the circuitry and the lights and everything that's still in here
Whoa.
like flash, and it just magic and techno-organic were not made to mix. But you see her kind of and everything just kind of overpowers. And Scarlet, you have advantage on your next check.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yo, that's
Oh,
pretty
I'm
cool.
strong!
That's
Scarlet, you
I
see,
don't
my
have any.
discount magic school really did help you.
And now it's guard number 1's turn.
Uh-oh.
I hate everything.
Taria does a 13 hit.
No.
Okay. So he just takes another swipe and he's still off balance. Even though he the hole in his head didn't put him down, he's kind of off kilter, barely hanging on, and he misses. He just and Well, it doesn't make any noise. Just slams it down, and it just goes right in front of you, and you feel the wind, but you're fine.
Okay.
And now it's your turn.
Flat on
Okay.
the feet.
Okay. I'm going to
We're so back.
attack.
Okay.
Not with anything special, just trying to do better than the nat one I did last time.
Pretty low bar.
Yes, a pretty low bar. Okay,
It's only up from
19
here.
to
Oh,
hit.
that hits. Yes.
Yay! Now I roll a 1d8 plus 4.
You know what? I will save you the time because you have the +4. He only has 3 hit points left.
Wonderful,
Thank
wonderful.
goodness.
So you just come up
when you
and
say,
you
oh, no,
see.
I'm gonna go like da 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 bonk bonk, and he's gonna go down.
Yep. So you do the bonk bonk and you slash down and you just
That's
cleave him in half and he just
Hey!
falls straight backwards.
Not usually one to celebrate death, but he hurt my friend.
Thank you,
So,
Taria.
he is
sorry.
gone.
Thank you, Taria. Ah!
And now it is his friend's turn. And
Can it
seeing
not be his
you
friend's turn?
take him down, he turns to you and he is going to you see his hammer glows for a second and he takes a swing at you.
I don't like that. I don't
don't
like
like
that,
that
guys. I don't
either.
like that.
And you feel it go by, and then you actually feel like a secondary like whiff go by because he rolled a 9, which is an 11 or 13, which just missed before. So I'm assuming it misses again, and you feel like that second strike go by, but it does no damage to you.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Whew.
And he just kind of moves out of the stand a little bit, just to kind of give himself some more room. But that is his turn. Kavi, your turn.
I'm gonna use my last spell, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go
Let's
for it.
go! 16 plus 3. That's
That
a
hits.
19. Okay. I'm going to make fun of the way he missed Taria.
Okay, roll for damage.
Shoes untied. Bam!
That's max damage. That's an 8.
8. Okay. So, you
His
put that
feelings.
criticism and you slash out and it rocks him back and he's like, "Mm."
This is what you get for missing, nerd.
He's still very much standing though. Kartik, it's your turn.
I'll finish him off. I'll use the knife for real this time, I guess.
Okay. Just running up and stabbing him.
Can I do anything else? Can I do anything else?
What'd you roll?
I got a 2.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no!
Well, I can
Um,
tell you that you don't have a big enough modifier to hit.
+5,
No.
please.
So you go up and this time because he moved out of the stand, he's watching, he sees you come out with a knife, he just kind of bats your hand out of the way, shoves you back. Your attack fails.
Are you kidding?
gentle,
Why am
like,
I like so bad
no.
today?
It's your
You have the
dice.
one
You gotta
really
roll
good
your
hit.
Sorry,
dice.
guys. I did have the one really
Scarlet,
good
it's your
hit.
turn.
I'm a one-hit wonder.
One-hit wonder.
Question, is the advantage that I have only on my next check, or does that count attack?
Check.
Okay,
So like if you did
no
a
advantage right
proofreading
now.
check, you would
Okay,
get
so
yeah.
I will just save that for later, I guess, because we're not checking.
It'll be your very next
anything
check,
right now.
provided we remember it.
Oh, well, okay. I added it. I wrote it down in
Okay.
my character sheet, so I don't
Okay.
forget. But where's my guys? Where did I
So
put
you're
my
gonna run up
dice?
and just
I'm just
smash
gonna
him?
attack.
Okay.
Yeah, just gonna attack. Very with all this adrenaline fueled magic thing. I didn't do great, honestly.
Oh.
9 to hit.
Did you see your
The adrenaline's just too much and you just swing wide.
Fuck. Okay, I tried.
Taria ducks.
Yeah. Yeah, Taria ducks. Taria, it's actually your turn unless Scarlet has anything else she wants to do.
I cannot do anything else, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, Taria, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my cursive attack.
Okay. You're gonna move over, get in range with him.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll to hit.
No,
Dang, I'm so sorry for asking
18
the same
plus
question
Yeah, that
seven,
hits.
so 25.
Dang,
Yay!
oh my god.
Yeah, Taria's great at hitting things when she doesn't roll a nat one. Okay, okay, now I'm gonna do the 1d8 plus, oh, it's another one. Plus 4, that's 5, and then I'll do one more 1d8 for the cursive, and that's a 3, so 5 plus 3 is 8.
So you did 8 total damage.
Yes.
All right, so you come in, you swirl in, and the same graceful arcs, and you slash, and it's real deep, and you pull it out, and you expect him to fall, and he's still standing. He's just barely hanging on.
I'm gonna tell him, fall! That was your cue!
That was your cue.
He
I
doesn't.
love
He's
that.
going to take a strike at you,
Oh, that was
No!
unless you want to try
No!
to run away or something.
No, I'm good.
Natural 20.
Oh!
He
Okay.
also gets a creativity point.
These guys are so good.
They are really good.
So he just you'd fallen back, you thought you're good, and all of a sudden he just lashes out faster than you possibly could have expected. Slams that hammer into you for 13 damage.
Is it doubled or anything?
That was double. That was so for
Okay.
crits we just roll double the dice.
Okay.
So 13 total damage.
13 total damage. So that's now I'm at 35 damage taken. And I'm at 7 hit points. So I'm kind of rough, guys.
Okay, so
This is very
Taria is
sad.
staggered, bloody, bruised,
Deeply concussed.
yeah, deeply concussed. But Kavi,
Definitely that health potion sounds like a good
Kavi, it
idea.
is your turn.
Can I run up to Taria and just give her the health potion? Like, just put it in her mouth?
Sure.
Frick yeah.
Put it in your mouth.
Yeah!
So I believe it's
Drink!
just 1d4.
Yeah, I didn't even take out the D4. So sad.
Here, I got one. I'll roll it for you.
Thank you.
2 points.
You
So-
have 2 more points than you had before.
It
That's
wasn't a good
it?
health
That's what the
potion.
health potion does?
It was just a 1d4.
Well, I still appreciate it.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do next then.
Kartik, it is your turn.
Hit this guy again.
Go for it.
Okay. That's a 15.
That hits.
Yay!
Woo!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, I'm so happy. I'm gonna do that that's a 5, and I'm gonna do like that move where I'm just like where I have the knife and I'm like
Do
Well,
you say the thing with it?
I can, yeah, if it helps.
well, I won't ask how you would like to do this then, since you just did it. So,
Yeah.
so you run, and you manage to stab him just right, and he just goes
Oh,
down.
thank God.
So you stand there, bloodied, bruised, in an empty farmer's
but me.
market. 2 disabled guards, dead guards at your feet. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh my goodness
Yay!
Oh
gracious.
yeah.
So,
We did it! We did it!
Everybody was scarred from that battle. Some emotional, others
Yeah.
physical.
so we appreciate everyone watching with us. And we'll see you next time, and we'll see you at the Forge.